Let me move on to the next subject at hand because it's important that we bring this up. It involves the Los Angeles Lakers, getting to them and their coaching search. They were left hanging on Monday by UConn head coach Danny Hurley after he rejected a 6-year, $70 million contract offer from the team. The deal would have made Hurley the sixth highest paid coach in the league, which clearly was not enough. And this is the first time the Lakers have been down this road, okay? It wasn't the first time, actually. Just 5 years ago, Tyronn Lue and Monty Williams both rejected offers from the team they believed because they believed the offers were too low. So where do the Lakers go from here? I've got a few names for you, and I'll give those to you in a second. But here's where I'm at with this. The Los Angeles Lakers is the second largest market in the United States of America. It's the highest taxed state in the union, damn near 13% of your income, okay? That California sunshine, all of that stuff, the Lakers have to stop trying to live off of that. You know, so many times, one of my good friends, one of the people that I talk to very, very often is the guy by the name of Eric Braden. He plays the character Victor Newman on Young and the Restless. He's lived in California for decades, obviously, filming that show Young and the Restless. And what does he say? It's a weather tax. He jokes about it all the time. The problem is it's not a joke anymore. Too many people in L.A. are using that as an excuse. We've got politicians using it as an excuse to always try to raise taxes. And we've got a Los Angeles Lakers squad using it as an excuse to lowball you. Danny Hurley is a reigning, defending, two-time national champion. He's universally recognized as the best coach in college basketball. You put it out there that you were going after him. And not only were you going after him, you were going to make it, according to our very own Adrian Wojnarowski for ESPN, you literally put it out there that it was going to be a major, major offer. How is it a major offer if it would have made him the sixth highest paid coach? Hell, the governor of Connecticut came out publicly and stated, we're going to make sure that Danny Hurley is the highest paid coach in college basketball. Bill Self at Kansas is making over $10 million, which means that Danny Hurley's probably going to get the $11 million from UConn. How could you think that's an epic offer for Danny Hurley when you were paying Phil Jackson that more than a decade ago? When you offered Mike Krzyzewski $8 million damn near 20 years ago? What the hell is going on with the Lakers? Are you that poor? Jeannie Buss has support. She's got other owners involved. What the hell is this? How do you do that? Eric Spoelstra just signed a contract for over $15 million. Ty Lue getting over $14 million for the other team in town with the Clippers. Greg Popovich getting $17 a year. Steve Kerr's getting $17 million a year. What the hell is going on? How in God's name can you justify that if you're the Lakers? I mean, my man Shannon Sharp and Mike and Brian Windhorst and all of these guys. I'm thinking about UConn, Storrs, Connecticut, LA, Power. I can't believe I didn't think off the top. Wait a minute. This is the sixth highest paid salary you're offering? This is bad. It makes the Lakers look very bad. It makes it look like you got financial issues. It makes it look like your ducks ain't in order. So that's bad. Here's how you can make it good. You got some candidates. First name I'm going to throw out is J.J. Redick. A lot of people hate on J.J. Redick, think he arrogant, think he doesn't suffer fools much, and, his temperament, they wonder about that. Look, I'm somebody that works with J.J. Redick. I know him a little bit. I know he's perceived that way by a lot of people. I also know he's real. He's authentic. He's not fake. He's not phony. And my God, this brother is a brilliant, smart brother. J.J. Redick, I think, has a future in the coaching profession. And if the Lakers were to hire him, I would do nothing but root for him. I'm not rooting against him. I still don't think it was right for LeBron James and him to have a podcast together during the damn season while Darvin Ham was still a coach and he was on the hot seat, and LeBron James knew that. But that ain't J.J. Redick's problem. That's a LeBron James problem. No doubt Maverick Carter came to LeBron James, thought it was a good idea because Maverick Carter, LeBron James' man, has a brilliant mind. And obviously he likes to produce content in television, in film. He's a visionary. And it's no knock against him. But LeBron should have known better than doing that to Darvin Ham. That is not J.J. Redick's problem. I think J.J. Redick has a chance to be a great coach in the NBA someday. And I would take a look at him. I'm not poo-pooing that. But you know, we ain't going to mention coaching candidates without me mentioning my man Mark Jackson, right? You know that guy that started at St. John's University, that was a rookie of the year for the New York Knicks, that played in Indiana those years, played for the Clippers too, that ultimately became a coach and coached the Golden State Warriors? You know that brother that coached 3 seasons in Golden State, took him to the playoffs twice, finished his last season there 51-31 on the year? His last year is 2014. We are a decade later, and this brother can't get a coaching job in the NBA, and nobody would tell us why, because it clearly has nothing to do with his competency, his knowledge about the game of basketball. And for the record, I'm not apologizing for it to anybody. Decisions have to be made, and the business decisions made by ESPN and Walt Disney is their business. But I miss my man Mark Jackson. I miss my man Mark Jackson calling games. He's a personal friend of mine. I've known him for decades. And he's an outstanding basketball mind. And to see him, could I see him coaching in a market like LA, which, by the way, he lives out there? It would be a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. And I'm going to always wish for Mark Jackson to get another shot to be the coach. I want him in one or two places, the Los Angeles Lakers or the New York Knicks. And with the job that Tom Thibodeau did, we all know he doesn't deserve to be out of New York. So if you're the Lakers and you're looking for a coach, I wouldn't mind Mark Jackson being interviewed as a candidate. That would be something that I think could be a plus. But I'm also not going to leave out Jeff Van Gundy. Jeff Van Gundy coached for 11 years in the NBA. Jeff Van Gundy took the Knicks to the finals in '99. Jeff Van Gundy coached perennial playoff teams. Jeff Van Gundy is another brilliant basketball mind. There are other candidates that you can interview. There are other candidates you could give $10 to $11 million a year, make them a 6th highest paid coach, and it's not throwing any shade on them. If you're the Los Angeles Lakers, there's nothing wrong with that. But you got to get it together. You certainly got to be better than what we're looking at right now. There's no way around it. It's a bad look for the Lakers. And none of us need to be shy about that.